Work Together 10-4 deals with totaling, proving the cash receipts journal, posting to your accounts receivable ledger, posting to your general ledger, and preparing a accounts receivable schedule. So transaction here are listed. We've already done those. Okay. And it says just calculate and record the column totals, enter 0 if the column total is 0. So again, you would go through and you're going to total up all of your columns for your cash receipts journal. Once you figure out your proof, then you will fill them in. Okay, so let's just go through this real quick. Our general debit would be 0. General credit has a 0 balance. Then we would go through it and we'd add up our accounts receivable credit column, and that should be $4,089.15. You would add up your sales credit, those two numbers, and you should come up with $10,950.75. You would add up your sales tax payable, those two numbers, and you should come up with $618.74. Your sales discount, you would add up those two, and you should come up with $51.60. And then your cash debit, you would add up those five numbers, and you should come up with $15,607.04. When you add up the numbers in your debit, you should come up with $15,658.64. You would add up the three numbers there, and you should come up with $15,658.64. And against once those two total out, that part of your cash receipts proof is okay. Then you would go down to your cash proof. Okay, it says proof cash, the September 1st balance of cash on account was this. Credit postings to the cash account were this. On September 30th of the balance of the next unused check stub was this. Okay, so our balance of our next unused check stub is $17,608.96. So that is a number that we should be able to come up with. Remember, this chapter we're only dealing with our cash receipts journal, so right now, since you don't have all the journals, they are going to tell you what your balance is in your cash credit column. That would be in your cash payments journal from the previous chapter. But anyway, let's go to cash on hand at the beginning of the month. You can see that they listed it right here. $11,486.16 plus cash received during the month. Okay, so our cash received during the month would be in our cash receipts journal. It would be our total cash debit, which is right here. Okay, so we'd have $15,607.04. We would add those two numbers together, and we should come up with $27,093.20. Less cash paid during the month. You can see a credit posting to the cash account was this. Since you don't have your cash payments journal, you cannot go back and look at it, so they give you that amount. So $9,484.24. So it says equal total minus cash paid out. So you take this number, $27,093.20, minus our cash paid out, and you should come up with $17,608.96. Once that balance is out, we can go back up to our cash receipts journal. Normally, what we end up doing is we will put the date, the 30th. We write the words totals. 0, I'm not sure, I don't think you have to put those in there, but 0. Accounts receivable credit, we would write our numbers that we came up with down here. So we're going to plug these in here. Our accounts receivable credit should be $4,089.15. Our sales credit should be $10,950.75. And again, we're just using the numbers from down here because we proved that this journal should be correct. 618.74. Our sales discount debit, $51.60. And then our cash debit is $15,607.04. Okay, and as long as I plugged in the numbers correctly, everything should be correct, and it looks like it is. Okay, so then we can go on to our next step. Post to the accounts receivable. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your customers, and remember, you're going to do this throughout the month so that you keep your customers' accounts up to date. So we'll go through and we'll post those. Our first one is, and you'll see accounts receivable, and we're going to credit those three numbers. Okay, so our accounts receivable, Lenny Sanford, we're going to go to his account. Sorry about that, down here. The date is the 3rd. Post reference is cash receipts, page 9. It says we're going to credit this amount here, so we're going to go over to our credit. $2,189.36. We have a debit balance. We will credit it, so we will subtract, and we come up $1,696. And our last step is to go back up here and put in our post reference 110. Our second one has a check mark because we used 3 special amount columns. Because that was our cash and credit card sales. So in this one, we will place a check mark. Our third one, Venice Cafe, we're going to go down and post that. The date is the 8th. Post reference is cash receipts, page 9. Again, it's accounts receivable credit, so we're going to go to our credit and write $390, $390.34. We have a debit balance, a credit posting, we'll subtract, and we come up with $2,713.60. And our last step is to put 120 up there as a cross reference to show that we posted to Venice Cafe. Our next one is using 3 special amount columns because it is recording cash and credit card sales. We'll place a check mark there because nothing is posted from that column. Then we'll go to our last posting is Washington Schools. The date is the 28th. Post reference is CR9. Again, it's posted as an accounts receivable credit, so we'll go to our credit and write in $1,509.45. We'll subtract it from the previous balance, and we come up with $2,529. Last step is to go back up in here and place 130. And as long as I punched everything in, once I grade it, it should be correct. Let's just double check. Sometimes I write the wrong numbers, but looks good. Okay, our third step is to post to the general ledger. So we're going to go through and we're going to post our totals to our general ledger. So the first one, again, we do not have to put anything there. We don't have to post anything here. We will go to our accounts receivable, and we are going to write the date, which is the 30th. Post reference is CR9. Accounts receivable credit, so we will credit that for $4,089.15. We have a debit balance. We are crediting that amount, so we should subtract, and we come up with $6,938.60. And up here, we will write our account number to showing that where we transferred that total to, and it is 1130. Again, we'll go through our sales. The date is the 30th. CR9. It says sales credit, so we'll go to our credit, and we will put the amount of $10,950.75. We already have a credit, so we will add those together, and we come up with $202,836.06. And then our last step is 4110. I know you know how to do this, but we're going to continue on to sales tax. The date is the 30th. CR9, sales tax payable credit. Okay, so we're going to put $618.74. We already have a credit balance, so we are going to add those two together and come up with $3,352.52. And we will put number 2120. Sales discount, go down to that one. The date is the 30th. CR9. Sales discount debit, so we'll go into our debit. And we'll write $51.60. Add it to the previous balance, and we'll come up with $772.66. And we'll go up here and write in 4120. And the last one is our cash debit. So the balance, it is the 30th. CR9. We have a cash debit of $15,607.04. We already have a credit balance in cash, so we'll add those two together, and we should come up with $17,608.96. And we'll put 1110 up here. And again, as long as I put the right numbers in, I did pretty quick. These should all be correct. Let's see if I messed up. Nope, looks good. One thing you'll want to remember, as part of this, here's our accounts receivable, 693860. Remember that number? That should be the number we come up with when we do our schedule of accounts receivable in our next step. So our schedule of accounts receivable, it says prepare schedule of accounts receivable. So we're going to fill in the numbers. Lenny Stanford, as soon as we have posted everything, we came up with $1,696 for him. Okay, remember on our schedule of accounts receivable, anytime we do a financial paper, the name of the business, the name of the report, and then the date. Our Venice Cafe, you'll see that we have a balance of $2,713.60. And Washington Schools has a balance of $2,529. You will add those up, draw a single line, write total accounts receivable. You'll add those up, and you come up with $6,938.60. Oops, let me get that right, and 60 cents. And as long as I plugged in the numbers, they should be correct. Remember, this accounts receivable, $6,938.60, should be the same number we get in, is it going to let me go back here? In our accounts receivable account right there, because this is our controlling account for it.